Hello and welcome back to the Babenbergs. I'm going to start today with an idea from the comments which actually sounds really good based upon what we're already doing. So, our ideal scenario for getting this hook on the Holy Roman Emperor is we get a hook on the Emperor. That's obviously Plan A. Plan A is what we've been going for and Plan A hasn't really been succeeding. Plan B was we tried to get a hook on the heir. Still hasn't really been working, but we haven't been at it that long. We're going to go with Plan C. Now, Plan C is we get a hook on somebody, and that person will be the person who we put in charge of the Holy Roman Empire. So, how are we going to do that? Well, the idea is, instead of trying to get a hook on somebody landed like this, we have a look at the claimant list, and we have a look down here, and we go, ooh, who could we get a hook onto? Like, could we get a hook on Hildegard? And then say, go here and then create a claimant faction for Hildegard. She would then be in charge of the Holy Roman Empire, but it's probably a lot easier to get a hook on her than it is to get a hook on the Emperor, right? And all we have to do is we have to win a claimant faction. Now, you might be saying, well, that's not going to be that easy, you still have to win the war. Yeah, but what if I used all these weak hooks we're generating to then get people into factions, which will then allow us to win the war really easily? Well, that's an interesting idea then. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to let these current things kind of go around, and we'll fire them when they get to 5 at least to start with. But then we're going to look at getting that strong hook on a claimant and try and press that, because I think that's a really good idea. Also, if we've got a claimant who happens to be a landed person in the Holy Roman Empire as well, that is definitely somebody who we want to focus on first, because even if we get a weak hook, we can still drag them into the war. So hopefully that makes sense. Also, somebody said we still don't have all the land in Austria, and they were right. We're missing this bit of land. We're missing Rothenburg. I missed that. Yes, I forgot that one wasn't ours. It kind of blended in with our realm a little bit here. We still can't do anything about it, because I think we have... Oh no, we had an alliance with Zdenek. We don't have an alliance with you. Although I can't declare war on you because I don't have the Duchy of Bavaria. Okay, so that's a lot. That's like a longer term thing. We're gonna have to like create the Duchy of Bavaria, then press the de jure thing, and yeah, that's not for now. But thank you for continuing with it. Yes, this is the bit of land I was looking for. I was looking for something on the border, but I forgot they took this bit of land over here as well. Anyway, anything else that we want to do while we wait and do all of these kind of schemes? Probably not. I kind of want to save a lot of money, actually. I'm also not entirely sure what we do with our current character if our current character goes low in health. That's the other thing I need to figure out. Because if we played as Otto now, that would be really good. If we play as Otto in, let's say, 10 years, that's probably still fine. If we play as Otto in, say, 20 years... I'm less into that. I'd be more looking at wanting to play one of Otto's children at that point. So, yeah, we need to decide when we get low on health whether we want to live like another 5-10 years or whether we're quite happy just letting our current character die. It's something to think about. And we do have ways to give our character temporary health. We can get the small health boost from Medicine Focus. We also have a book which gives medium health boosts, which I think would be enough to make us survive a little bit longer, so we have options, but anyway. I'm going to unpause, I think. We'll just let things roll. Okay. There is a grand tournament. I don't think we're really in a place to go to a grand tournament, especially not in this diseased land. Farbert III Babenberg of Krems has died. This now means that Adelheid of Krems is our new vassal. Okay, cool. We need a new marshal, and that can be you. You're powerful, and you're only 6 worse than the best. Alright, seems pretty good to me. I might switch her on to trained commanders, just so that we can increase knight effectiveness. Although, actually, you know what? Let's have a look at control here. Yeah, I might put her into a Sopron here and to get her to increase control there for my vassal. I think that's probably going to be quite beneficial for us. Well, maybe not immediately, but it will stop there being revolts, and it will also mean that we can get a little bit more money out of them. I think that would be good. I've been invited to Count Bohemir's hunt. I don't know who you are. Ah, right, so you are my vassal over here. I guess I'll go to your hunt. Yeah, I don't really have any reason not to, so I guess I'll go. Let's take away that. There we go. Yeah, I'll keep superior mounts on for the travel speed. Let's go. Right. And we're off. Guardian Angel. While passing through the plains of Amstetten, my courtier Rutger is moments away from disturbing a hidden burrow of vipers, but is warned just in time by my guest Dubaldo. Okay, can I recruit this guy, by the way? I can. I don't know if I want to, I was just curious whether I could. Let's just say, quick thinking there. No, I will recruit him. Yeah, we've heard a story with him, let's just recruit him. There we go. Right. Stolen keepsake. In the quiet of our camp near Vels, a shrieking uproar breaks the calm. My bodyguard Arnold confronts my court tutor Thordis accusingly, holding a treasured pendant. You thief, this was my mother's. You lying swain, it has always belonged to me. Thordis is a lunatic, so I'm going to say it probably belonged to Arnold. Yeah, that seems like, that seems like the more sensible thing there. Mallet's storm has been improved. It now gives you 1 day faster personal scheme phase lengths. Oh, incredible. Incredible. Right, we're now making camp. Child of my dynasty, my daughter Amelie has given birth to a son. Okay. So she is my third, or she's my second in line right now. I guess third in line now that she's had a son. Wait a second, how did she have a son? She's... Wait a second here. Wait a second here. She is copulated outside of wedlock, exactly. Huh. Okay. So, yes, he is an illegitimate bastard. I don't know, give him a good Franco-Bavarian name. It'll be called Azo. Okay. Svatava, the daughter of King Zebenik of Bohemia, has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is part of the Lupolding dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. So this is actually Otto's child. Anyway, that's what it should have said. I don't know. Let's name her after an ancestor. Okay, let's name her after Ida. Sure. Good prospects. Okay, we're out to hunt a bison. Oh, alright then. Wildflowers. My vassal, Bohemir, is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking lavender. He appears to have lost all interest in the hunt. Duke, what a bounty of nature. Look at these plants. Truly, the wealth of the earth knows no bounds. We do not appreciate these simple treasures enough. I could potentially get stocked Medicus for 5 years. This would also remove him from his own activity. I'm not sure how that would work. I don't want to do that. Let's just say get back on your horse. Yeah. Espionage murder. While performing his duties as my spy master, Count Ernos uncovered a secret held by my fellow vassal, Duchess Katharina. She has schemed from the shadows to have Countess Gerhild murdered. Wait a second, is she the person I already have a secret on? Yes, she is a witch and she murdered somebody. And she's about to die, so it's pretty pointless to have the hooks. Wonderful. My party and I stalk through our copse, eyes peeled for any sign of a bison. From the canopy above, a soft twittering spills forth, growing louder as we advance. It's a nestling screeching for its mother. An agile huntsman brings down a fluffy eyes, an unfledged raptor chick from the poplar. What luck, only young birds caught in the wild can be properly trained to hunt. Okay. We'll have a hunting raptor for 5 years. That seems perfectly acceptable. Okay. Right. Carrying on. There are factions targeting Kaiser Andreas. And Trojden is the first to spot the herd. Carefully putting the party into position, we descend on the bellowing beasts, separating a worthy bull from the panicked group. Count Bohemir thinks a moment before gesturing left. Come, we will cut it off. We're going to ambush it with a bow. Okay. Our hunter trait experience has increased. However, it refused to be led into our ambush. And the adventure is now done. Okay. Noble Gamekeeper gained extra glory, which is nice. We gained some Venator experience. Okay. Cool. Cool. Wasn't too bad. Right. You've converted to my culture, but that's just because you've now become landed and your land is that culture. Makes sense. And there's some disease, but the disease is up here and it's probably not coming down to us. Okay. Inherit a legend? I'd rather not. I don't really have the money to support that right now. Scheme discovered. The existence of my plot to seduce Kaiserin Stefania has been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, it will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. And my scheme to fabricate a hook on Count Bruno has been discovered. Ah. Well, that's not too bad, actually, because, yeah, that's still going to have a reasonably high success chance. I am going to cancel the seduction, though. That's just not going to work. Okay. Cool. Well, let's keep going. We've arrived home. That's 5 advantages we have here. Let's fire the 5 advantages one. During rescue, we've got a weak hook on Duke Adalberto Spoleto, my brother-in-law. Alright. Cool. Right. Next thing that we want to do is apparently it is easier to get hooks on people who are unlanded. So we should look for somebody who's unlanded, likely going to live a while. So someone, well, I was going to say someone like you, but you do have a tiny health penalty. But basically, well, maybe like High Queen Lutgard of Ireland, right? We should have a look at someone like her and see whether we can get a claim on her, or not claim, a hook on her. I think that would be good. So let's see what we can do here. Let's fabricate a hook. Gonna be slightly stressed, but that's okay. Let's see who's interested. Oh, so you're in. Okay. You're in. Perfect. Yeah, they don't really like her, I'm assuming because... Oh, they... a second. They don't like her because lustful and chaste... Oh, because lustful is a sin and chaste is a virtue? That's weird. Because she doesn't have lustful or chaste? Wait a second. Yeah, she doesn't have either of those. Or is that us? No? Wait, is that you? Wait, you don't have lustful or chaste. We don't have lustful or chaste. And she doesn't have lustful or chaste. So why does that in any way affect the outcome? Excuse me? Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, he's in, so that's fine. Infiltrator? Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, that might have been the easiest one we've ever set up. Everybody was just willing to accept it. Okay. Yeah. But I was assuming that the reason why people would be into it is because she is the wrong culture for the court that she's currently in. But, actually, most of these people are just wanderers in my courts. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh no, yeah, so this is right. Yeah, I was right the first time. So, because acceptance will be low between her and him, he's not going to like her, so he's more willing to join. That's what I think is happening here with all of them. But, anyway. That's fine. Right. Well, let's chill. I'm definitely going to wait till we get to 5 here. Gradislava, my agent in Duke Bruno's fabricated hook, has been discovered. She is known to be untrustworthy and cannot help my cause any longer. Okay, so that's a speed one. That's fine. I'm not overly worried about that. My cousin was slain in battle. Count Zabenik of Perov was slain. I don't think he was... Yeah, he's not an interesting person to us, but that's okay. Right. We've inherited the county of Sopron. Ah, that would be from our very old knight we gave it to. Okay. I'm going to give it to somebody... Let's do it this way. Somebody who's in our court, who... they have to be a man, who is an adult. There we go. Lowers our options a little bit. Could give it to Mellet. Mellet's getting a little old. We can give it to Mellet and then maybe he'll stop being our personal champion and we can give that to somebody else. Okay. There we go. That'll be fine. We'll give him that land. Yeah, he stopped being our personal champion. So at the very least we don't have to pay him for it right now. Which is good. Could put in someone like Joseph for it, but honestly, I don't think I need anyone if I'm not planning on going to a grand tournament, which I'm not, so it's fine. She is a woman now. It's been a good while since I saw my old heartthrob, Tuta. Even after all these years, the thought of her as the subject of my childhood infatuation occupies my mind in my midnight hours. She is a woman now, and I cannot help but feel myself reaching for my quill when I think of her. Perhaps I ought to finally make my feelings known. Alright, I mean, that does appear to be our character. It seems that the feelings remained to be one way. Tuta seems entirely uninterested in me as a lover, and I am left heartbroken. I'll just say alas. That's fine. Neighboring ruler has lost a war, so the Zogbadid Empire has lost a liberty war. Okay, that's fine. Right. Oh, what war has started here? Holy War for the Duchy of Leon. It's an attacking war against the Abbasids. Wait a second. Oh, right, so there are some Abbasids here, so this must be for Leon. Right, we must be a secondary? Yeah, okay. Makes sense. No disease coming for us, which is fine. I just thought it was spreading, but nothing's coming towards us. This person's been discovered and is no longer part of my scheme. Okay. I mean, I'm just going to let it put this guy in here then. It's absolutely fine. I'm going to fire it when it reaches, 5. Execute scheme. Seize the moment. Duke Bruno has something to hide, it would seem. Luckily for him, I don't have to be quite as creative with how I get him in my grip. Okay. Okay. You court again for 5 years. You court again for 5 years, as it says. Perfect. That doesn't make any sense at all. I guess I'll just take my hook on him. That's fine. Right. Then we're going to go here. Claimants. We're going to find the next claimant who we want to press claims for. Which I think might be Hildegard here. Although she's the wrong religion. So maybe we'll look for Frida? Yeah, let's go with Frida. Let's fabricate a hook on Frida. Wonderful. Right, who's in? Well, you're in for, like, some prestige. Prestige? And a bribe? Okay. Infiltrator's gonna be you. You're in for some prestige. And you'll just join. And you'll just join. Wonderful. There we go. 53-day phase lengths. That's what we like to see. Right, now we just chill. They're both going to end up finishing roughly around the same time as well. Fabricate hook gossip. My agents made contact with Michael, a servant in my acquaintance, High Queen Lutgard of Ireland's castle. With the right incentive, she's willing to start some whispers about High Queen Lutgard not being nearly as elegant as she seems. We can tarnish her reputation, or we can, just kind of have. Oh, well, these are both bad for us. We can lower secrecy and get plus 10, or we can lower secrecy, lose an advantage, and get plus 5. So I guess I will, do that one because I don't want to lose an advantage. Because we're already at 95. Basically, I just want to get it done before we get a breach. Deviancy. You've uncovered that this person is a deviant. Okay. Well, let's see here. It's a strong hook I can get on this guy. Doesn't have a claim on the Empire, but I will blackmail him. Cool. That worked. Okay, we have a strong hook on somebody. Now, that somebody's not even slightly in line, I think. No, he's not even slightly in line to the Empire, but that's okay. Neighboring ruler won war. France has now won the war for Burgundy, which now means that this is now all back to being Catholic, which is good. Okay. Hey, you've managed to improve the hostile scheme phase length. It's now 3 days faster per scheme phase if we put that on. I mean, technically, I was going to say that means it's worth it to have it on for us, but yeah, it's still not very good. Ooh, that just slowed down. Okay. My Councillor Askill died, which now means that my new realm priest is Prince Bishop Alfonso. Oh, okay. Invited me to a feast. Not really interested, sorry. Right, let's have a look in here. So I'm guessing we lost a speed person on her one. That's fine. I'll happily wait. Okay. Right. We're 4. We've just discovered windmills. Ooh. Okay, so it gives us extra building slots, which is lovely. Oh, that was our exposure as well, which is great. Okay. So that means we don't need to change anything. So if we go to my capital here, we probably want to have a look into getting windmills. Windmills are just like incredibly good, especially as this is our money-making province. Like, gives you holding taxes, gives you development growth, and gives you flat development growth. It's incredible. It's like just like almost objectively one of the best buildings in the game for no matter what you're doing. So, fantastic. Okay. I can get a strong hook on this person. I don't need a strong hook on that person. Okay, 95%. Let's execute our scheme. Daring rescue. Oh ho! I have a strong hook on High Queen Luitgard. Fantastic. Would it not be wonderful if High Queen Luitgard owed me not out of fear but out of gratitude? If I, for example, were to save her from vicious bandits while she was out travelling, indeed vicious bandits like the men currently waiting outside the castle gate, I would charge in with my guards at the last moment, driving them off and leaving Luitgard in a life debt to me. Oh ho ho ho! Now I go and find out that she's not actually somebody I can press or I can put into my scheme, and then I have to find somebody else. No, she is. Okay. Holy Roman Empire. Finally, Kaiser Andreas of the Holy Roman Empire is nothing more than a jester acting as a Kaiser, and I'm sure the realm will rise to my cause. Due to my current lowly status, I cannot aid you, but know this, when you are victorious, I will see you rewarded handsomely. Signed, High Queen Luitgard of Ireland. Fantastic. Okay. We can force you to join us. Okay. Do I have anyone else who I have a hook on? So for some reason I can't force Hess to join us. Does it have to be a strong hook? Why can I not force Hess to join us? Is it because they're already in a faction? Or maybe they can't join factions currently? It has to be a strong hook. Oh, okay. I probably don't need that anymore, but we'll keep it going just because we can. I do have another hook I can press on you. Now, it's not worth pressing the hook early on her because she's on poor health, but pressing it now is definitely worth doing because if I do it now, even if she dies, her heir would still be in my war. So I'm going to go for the murder one. Let's wait for her to respond. Let's go speed 2. Teaching the young. My lord, I think that young Theidberger could learn a lot if she got the opportunity to study under your tutelage. Count Meganhard's daughter rearranges her dress before waving at us. Sure. That's fine. Right. Okay. Wait, did I say... Sorry. I said Holy Roman Empire. I thought this said a different empire, and I was like, what? But no. Okay, I've gained the hook, which has overwhelmed us with stress, but that's fine. I can now... Why can I not add her to this? I have a hook on her. She maybe can't join factions because she's too ill? Is that correct? Swavia... she's infirm. Yeah, so she can't join factions. Okay. So I think I am stronger than our... Well, I think there's a chance we're stronger than our lead. She's got 14,000. We've got 9,000. We're bringing in... yeah, we're bringing in somebody here. So we're bringing in Valetia. Is 1.8. Okay. We have allies. Who are our allies? Let's just confirm this before we do it. So we have an alliance with you, Lord Francois. So that's 1.5. He'll join. We have an alliance with Anjou. That's 1.4. She'll join. Alliance with Spoleto. He will not join. And Kona will not join. Because they're vassals of the person who I'm at war with. Moravia will not join. Because he's also a vassal. Okay, so I need a better I need another alliance if I can get one. Do I have anyone I can marry off? I can marry off my granddaughter Ida for an alliance. I can marry off my grandson. Oh, he's already married off. Yeah, and also they would have to be in my court for me to marry those two. So Ida's my only option unless I can marry off... No, I can't marry off my sister. So Ida's the only option for marriage. The obvious one would be someone like France or England. England's a little too split. France would be perfect if I could get them in. Although they are currently in a war against the tyranny. Are they winning? Yes, sort of. Can maybe try and get someone like Lithuania in. Carpathia is not strong enough to be worth it. Sweden has just started a war. Denmark's in a war. Pomerania? Pomerania would be worth it if I can get them interested. Yeah, that's 6,000 troops. I think they would be worth it. Could I marry Prince Boleslav? He's your heir, though. You're not going to let me marry matrilineally. He is sterile, though, so you might. You would accept matrilineal. Interesting. Because they would still be of the same dynasty, right? So you don't care. That's interesting. So basically all we're saying is that this guy would become like their children would be Babenbergs instead, if they had any. It's unlikely that they would, but okay, let's just go worst case scenario, right? Worst case scenario, she inherits, they have no children, who's the heir? The heir could be someone on this line, which would be fine. It could be Henri. Could be Arsind. That would be a problem if she marries non-matrilineally. Could also go into this line and be Azo, currently. I think we take it. I think we take it. I mean, it's not impossible that they have children. It's only a -50, which is still unlikely, but, you know, low chance of children is not no chance of children. If she has a positive fertility modifier, that would actually counter that a little bit. This will not result in an alliance. Wait, why will this not result in an alliance? Is my granddaughter too far away from me? I guess so, yeah. I'm wondering whether once they're married, whether there's still a chance of negotiating it. Let's send the offer across. Let's see. Mental break. I can do a disturbing confession for 3 years. Sure. Right. Okay. I'm just waiting for this to go through. I know we're playing in slow speed. Right, can I negotiate an alliance with you now? No. Okay. Well, thought it was worth a try. Right, either way it doesn't matter too much. Possible alliance negotiations. Slevik. You would not accept because you don't want an alliance, and because I have too many alliances. Yeah. Okay. Lithuania? Oh, right, we already had negotiated. She's just not interested. Okay. We're going to have slightly less troops, but I think it'll be fine. Well, we're going to have slightly less troops. Their army should currently be over here. We can pay for mercenaries a little bit. Yeah, I'm just working out whether there's any other options here. Do I prepay for mercenaries so that our faction power appears stronger? That's an interesting thought. These are 200. I think I buy cheap mercenaries to increase our strength, yeah. There we go. Let's buy that many. So that's increased our strength, which now means our factions should seem, in a second, a little stronger, although it doesn't actually, apparently. Okay. Let's wait till the end of the month, just in case that makes our faction seem stronger. I can fire that scheme, but actually I'm just going to leave it running. Just in case we need it. We're at 104%. Yes, this is what I wanted to do before I declared the war. Right. Holy Roman Emperor is negative on money, so they're not going to be able to hire any mercenaries. We have more troops. Okay, I think this is our opportunity. Their capital is here, which is actually really close to us. We can go Frangi, Liebach, capital, so we can just go straight down there. I think this is our opportunity. Let's do it. Press demands. He might just give in though, which would be pretty good if he does actually, but let's see. You know what I should also have done before I did that? Should have started raising my troops. But I could have fully raised them, then declared it. High Queen Lutgard's claim on my title is no more real than the stories we tell children at night. No matter how many misguided fools you have gathered to help carry out your scheme, I will not bend to such a collection of dung. I'd rather die than see my birthright fall to someone so low. Signed, Kaiser Andreas of the Holy Roman Empire. Okay. So, in terms of strength, we're slightly less. However, his army is somewhere over here, in theory. Yeah, it's somewhere over there. I think is absolutely fine. We're pretty near his capital. It's gonna take 6 months for this army to gather. Why? Who are we waiting on? So we're waiting on like 100 troops? No, stop gathering. You're gonna go here. And then I'll just tell them to regather. Yeah. We'll just go in here and once I can click on this. Maybe I can do it here. There we go. I'll just re-raise here and we'll wait the 6 months for whatever's there. Might be somebody who's traveling who's a knight maybe? Just trying to find an option. I'm also going to switch you onto train commanders in order to increase our commander effectiveness. It's not going to be great currently, but it will add up over time, and hopefully by the time a battle happens, we'll be ready to go. Now, where's my ally in this war? My ally is you. You're here. Okay, oh, I can call in my allies. I forgot. Call in Francois and Anjou. Spoleto can't join, Ancona can't join, Moravia can't join. Okay, but that's another 3,000, which means we will have more troops. Yes, I forgot that we could call them in. Yeah, where's my... Once again, where's my ally? Alright, it's up there. Oh, okay, so this land all the way up there. Okay, so he's going to have a difficult time making it to us, but that's fine. Right. Francois, where are you? Oh, no. Oh, wait, he's traveling here? Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, because that should be where the enemy army is. Okay. I'm assuming that, like, you're good to go. You are good to go. Fantastic. Right. Enemy ally joined war. Garcia. 5,000 troops. But he's busy. He's definitely busy attacking in this holy war. Okay. That's fine. The High King of Ireland joined. Oh no, but this is against his wife's claim? I actually forgot to check their alliances. That's not good. Just levies that we're waiting on here? Interesting. I wonder why those levies we needed to wait longer for. Okay. Anyway. It's fine. Let's win our siege. Going straight for their capital. It is the easiest way that we can win this war. You have managed to promote culture, which is great. So this land over here is now our culture. That's all absolutely fine. You're making me money now, which is pretty good. I don't have a commander in charge of this army. Let's go for the siege leader organizer, which is incredible. Yeah, let's do that. Be invited to a feast. Now's not the time, especially given that your name looked very Italian. And I'm fairly certain we'd have to walk down here to get there. Right. Let's head to their capital. Well, actually... yeah, let's go straight for their capital. Yeah, let's go there. We'll continue waiting with that army back there. We have money for more mercenaries if we need it. Commander promoted. Countess Adelaide has asked me to promote Drizov Drizivlav, in honor of commandership, but I believe that you may wish to have a say in the matter beforehand. Okay. So this is my guest, but he's a member of my family, sort of. Like, he's probably a relation of mine. He's not very good. I'm going to say, would he prefer to be a courtier? That's fine. Right. I need to repair this. How long have I got? 17 years? Okay, I can do that after the war then. Could demand payments with my money. Or with my hooks for money. Yeah, you know what? Given I can't use these weak hooks for anything, let's just demand some payments. I can maybe buy some more mercenaries with them if I need to. Yeah, let's just grab the money as quickly as we can there. Right. Still don't know where the enemy armies are. But on the positive side, they're going to have to be on boats if they're going to reach here, which they're not going to be, and if they are, we'll beat them. So that's fine. I recognize the anxious look on my servant's face. He is here to bring me bad news. My lord, you must come quickly. Your vassal, Count Jocelyn, was just seen leaving the chambers of your vassal, Baroness Emma. Oh, I see. Okay, I lost stress because I'm honest. I lost stress by exposing other people's secrets. Alright. Well. Oh, I'm at 95% here. I might as well execute this scheme. Foul words. I got a strong hook on this person. Wonderful. Are they worth any, like, money? Yeah, they're worth 15 gold. I'll take my 15 gold from you. Right. Let's go for the end of the siege. Here be secrets. As I lean over to pick up a scripture to study, my ward, Babenberg, barges into the room, interrupting my tranquil solitude. Master Robert, you won't believe what I found out about Ubaldo. She pauses to catch her breath for dramatic effect. He has a secret lover. Oh, who is his secret lover? Also, I just captured a valuable prisoner. Huge. But who's Ubaldo's secret lover? My daughter? Wait, so he's the father of our, he's the presumed father of our grandson? Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what to do with that info, but interesting. Okay. Anyway, this person that we captured is 50% war score because we captured an heir. Who exactly did we capture who counts as an heir? It must be Princess Emma, right? Yeah. Okay, because she's heir to the Duchy of Istria? That doesn't make any sense. But it must be Emma. I don't know why she's worth 50% war score, but honestly, let's not complain. This siege is worth a huge amount because it will get us... Well, we shouldn't have occupying the enemy capital yet, right? Because we haven't fully occupied it, but I guess we do. Okay, unless this is held by... Oh, it's being leased out, I see. Alright, so we don't need to capture that. Alright. So let's go to somewhere with low fort level, because fort level doesn't affect war score, and let's siege it. Cool. New stewardship lifestyle perk. Let's grab War Profiteer. 10% extra income while at war means that we're not losing as much money. This is the full army we were raising up for all that time. We're going to send them over to join us. Hey, our allies have arrived. Well, some of them have anyway. Child of my dynasty. We have a new granddaughter, Euphemia. Alright. Cool. Espionage, lover. Okay, while performing his duties as my spy master, Count Erno has uncovered a secret held by my fellow vassal, King Arnold of Lotharingia. He has secretly taken Eusanik, daughter of Count Mormak of Alencon, as a lover. Oh, alright. Thanks for letting me know. Let's merge up. Put our siege leader, organizer in charge, and let's head here. Right. Also, I can probably actually reveal, or I can blackmail you for extra money if I wanted to, although I would gain a ton of stress. Could expose it to lower my stress, though, if I wanted to. Okay. I'm not going to ransom anyone. Actually, unless... Wait, are you the new person? You are, so you're not worth war score, so I will ransom you for 100 gold, actually. That's fine. I was going to say I wasn't going to ransom anyone because I didn't want to lower our war score, but that one won't, so that's fine. 27 days. They have yet to send an army over here. That's cool. Secret exposed. My vassal Count Giselmars accused my daughter Amelie of having copulated with my courtier Ubaldo. Such things cannot be accepted outside of marriage. Are we a hypocrite in this situation? Yep, definitely. Not but malice and lies. Ignore the grandson. Right. Let's finish this siege. Next one. Treviso. Let's go. Secret exposed. That secret that we knew about was exposed, but about these two people being lovers. Alright. 30 days left. I think we're actually about to do it. My god, I think it might actually be possible. Let's enforce our demands. So you captured Count Ranieri's suffragan bishop Aristarch and his friend Violante during the siege of Treviso. I'm going to enforce my demands. So I will become a vassal of High Queen Luitgard of Ireland. Okay. Lowers the legitimacy level. Okay, of him. But that's fine. She becomes independent, but that only means that she's in charge of the Holy Roman Empire. And everyone becomes her vassal. Alright, I enforce my demands. Greetings, Duke Robert of Austria. Blessings upon you and your house. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So he is now Prince Andreas II of Istria. So be it. So actually, yes, it was because she was the heir to Istria that we got the extra war score. Wonderful. That now means that I have achieved this strong hook on the current Kaiserin. Now all I need is a level of fame to be the next level up, which means I need 450 piety. Okay. Need 450 piety. Let's just think of easy ways to do this. Also, I can get an alliance with Piedmont. Sure, why not? You can create titles. I just want to see how much these cost. These cost 200 apiece, and it gets 300... Sorry, not piety, prestige. They get us 300 prestige apiece. Yeah? I'm adding it up in my head. That's enough. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, look at that. By gaining enough influence within the empire, the Austrian duchy could achieve greater dignity than any other elector. You gain an heroic legend seed. You get the Archduchy of Austria. If completely controlled, the Duchy of Carinthia will become de jure part of the Duchy of Austria. The Duchy of what now? Yeah, I don't have that, so we won't get that. I didn't even know that was a thing. I guess I just missed that one. But that's fine, it doesn't matter. We could always just take it if we wanted it. You get prestige, you adopt the primogeniture law. You use your strong hook on Kaiserin Luitgard, which only takes it away for 5 years. And you copy the title history from the Duchy of Austria. Wonderful. We will now form the Archduchy of Austria. The Austrian Court. This gift will mark the beginning of your royal tenure. Countess Ichiv of Hohenau unfolds a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House von Babenberg. You are an Archduke in name, but still, the realm should convene for a great ceremony of coronation. There you may cement your authority and pledge yourself to God as protector and defender of Austria. Do I hold the coronation immediately? Well, yes, because apparently it immediately funds this person to forge a crown. Or we can enter the royal court at a later time. Next coronation cost goes down, you adopt the uncrowned law, prevents a new banner of your dynasty's emblem, and you gain some legitimacy. Let's commence preparations immediately. Okay, the Archduchy of Austria. Thanks to my illustrious accomplishments consolidating the Austrian heartlands, the tremendous influence that my dynasty has acquired over the Holy Roman Empire, Kaiserin Luitgard has finally recognized the primacy of Austria over the many petty dukes of Germany. From this day forward, all my successors will carry the distinguished title of Archduke. the equal of any king, to set themselves apart from the lesser princes and princesses of the empire. Austria erit in orbe altium. So, we get all the stuff that we saw before. Awesome. So, main change is that we are now a king level title, right? We are now at the king level, and our succession is primogeniture, which means if we go and have a look at our succession law here, primogeniture and line of succession. Otto is first in line of succession. He is in line to everything. There is no one else inheriting. He is in line to everything, which is great. And we finally get to do a coronation, although I think we might actually need a crown, which is, I'm assuming what this is. Yeah, so I think we have to wait for the crown to be made and then we can do the coronation, but still. I mean, I could, let me just check this here. Apparently we can plan it anyway, but let me just click the plan button, confirm it. Just say we'll hold it in VN for now. Missing money as well. Oh, I see. Alright, well, that's fine. We are at negative 108. Wait, how did we end? Oh, because I gave money to you to forge the crown. Okay. I was thinking, how did we end up at negative? But that makes perfect sense, actually. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for that suggestion from the comments to look for a claimant. It immediately worked. It was a fantastic suggestion. Thank you. I guess next time we'll look into our royal court. Yeah, although we can't do a ton because we're out of money, but we'll look into our royal court next time, and yeah, hopefully we'll do a coronation. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.